At the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 9, MP. The head coach of your home team. This is...
And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. And it's Morant in at the point guard. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA, much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Sabonis with the steal. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple.
Got a contested MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now Morant, following the three-point attempt by MP. Jackson finds Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. It's Morant in the corner. Shot clock at 3. And Morant throws it down.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant drives in. And he dumps it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
And here's Morant, following the three-pointer by MP. Caldwell Pope pass to Jackson. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Some changes for Memphis. Let's see the stat sheet here for John Morant. Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. DeRozan comes in for Saric. And MP subbed in for McDermott. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Scottie Pippen. MP outside. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
They've got Sabonis. MP out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's DeRozan. And it's Ellis at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
And here's Morant, following the three-pointer by MP. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Schroeder against Jerome. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant against MP. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Morant. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Out to the wing. Here's Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP for 3. And the Kings another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant passes to Jerome. The 3. And it's Morant missing. So for the Kings, their last game a win against Utah. And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 36.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Good on the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Morant scanning the floor. Jerome in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Sacramento just dominating this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Sacramento Kings. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isilow's 5. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Morant kicks to Wells. MP against Morant. There's the drive, and he ducks it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man!
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell. And another one!
And he's got 60 again. I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
You know, to tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Morant outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The 3 from MP. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Wells. Morant against MP. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now Edey. Pass to Morant. Goes up to the stripe. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Morant dishes to Jackson. Tries from 10. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The assist.
Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
MP outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
The 3 from Morant sinks the triple. Morant's got 14 points.
Surprising confidence there from Morant.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so... And we reach the... Checked in for Sacramento. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. And here's MP for connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. They've got Šarić. Dennis Schroeder is out there with MP. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Pass to Wells. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. From deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Šarić has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3 from MP. Edey with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of them.
And again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Jacks up a 3, and again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
But Greg is now tied for the mark for most 3s in a single game. In one word, amazing. Wells. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3.
Look, Morant is an expert at this, drawing attention and kicking out to the open shooter.
Here's the 3. Good, another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Sinks the three-pointer.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team. And the
crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3 pointers at a historic level.
I mean, he's in such a groove from out there. The defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. What a performance.
A 3 from MP. And the Kings another 3.
And you know they feel...
Kings foul. MP. Second personal foul. Team is in the building.
First one falls for him.
Ja Morant. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP and got it. Another basket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Well, this is an historic performance we're witnessing tonight. He's been getting anything he wants,